G'day guys, and I'm Biggest Kev and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be crushing up some quartz rock, come from a gold mine, thanks to Greg. Greg was kind enough to bring it around. And so that's what I'm going to be doing, crushing it up through the crusher, and then I'll pan it out and I'll separate the sulfides, because there's a lot of sulfides in this material, and then I'll be roasting the sulfides as I've done in previous videos, and smelting the sulfides to get the fine gold to form into little ball bearings, like I've done in a previous video I did. Yeah, so that's the plan today. So just going back through crushing, panning, roasting and smelting the sulfides, yeah, or I should say oxides. After they're roasted, they're oxides. Yeah. Okay guys, cheers. I hope you enjoy my video. I'll be back shortly. That's all the material. Well, not all of it, but that's what I've crushed. So I'm going to pan all this out and see how we go. Okay, pan number one. And from doing this material before, there was a lot of sulfides in it, so imagine that's what will happen this time. We'll get a lot of sulfides and fine gold. There is fine gold in this material. And the plan is collect all the sulfides and obviously the fine gold, and roast the sulfides and then smelt it all down and get the fine gold to collect into little balls once it's smelted. Okay. Okay guys, let's see what we get here. I can see the sulfides already. See all that shiny material you can see in the pan? All sulfides, just pure sulfides. I'll just see if I can find a piece of gold to show you. No, I can't see any. Under the microscope you'd see it, there'd be really fine gold in amongst all that sulfides. Yeah. Anyway, I'll collect all these sulfides up and I'll be back. Okay, pan number two of the sulfides. And I apologise for not going out bush in one of these videos. I've really been busy at home doing things and that, and I haven't had a chance to go out, so I'm hoping to get out bush next week. I'm not short of things to prospect for. I've got a lot of things I've got to go and test sample and have a look at out in the hills. I've got plenty of things to do out there. I've been housebound for the last couple of weeks. go. Let's see what we've got in here. Plenty of sulfides. Rightio, guys. See if I can show you the piece of gold. Look at all those sulfides. Mobs and mobs. And in those sulfides there is gold. Gold is locked up in the sulfides. That's why they're so heavy. See how they just sit back in the pan like that? They're heavy. Yeah. Nah, nothing to show you there, just sulfides. Okay guys, I'll do a few more pans and I'll get back to you. Okay, pan number 5 and the last pan. And I didn't see a single speck, guys. I haven't got my reading glasses on either, but I was hoping to see a few big specks of gold in there, but no, haven't seen a single speck so far. Just all sulfides. But that's all right. That's what I was planning on doing anyway. Recovering the gold from the sulfides. So there we go with this pan. Be good to have just a couple of small specks in there just to show you. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look, guys. See if I can show you some gold. Sulfides galore. And this material did come from a gold mine, so, and I know from previous videos that I've done on these sulfides, there's gold in them. There's gold in these sulfides. It's just a bit of a job to get them, to refine the sulfides and recover the gold. Anyway guys, I'll get back to you with the next thing I do. Okay, I'm roasting the sulfides. There they are there. They will turn black once they're roasted. Okay, I've finished roasting the sulfides. Next, I'll be grinding them down into a fine powder in the mortar and pestle, and then pan it out and see what we get. Okay guys, here's the material which I'm going to smelt. Now, if you look in there, you'll see some of it's turned red, which is the oxide. It's turned from the sulfide to an oxide, but there's a lot of sand, a lot of that quartz material in there. But normally I would crush this up in my mortar and pestle, and then pan it out, and then smelt what's left. But today I'm just going to smelt the whole lot, all this material, and it's going to mix it up with some flux, and then smelt the whole lot and see what happens. See if I can get some gold. So usually I just put in a spoon or two of the material, and then I've got my borax. I'll go 2 of borax and 1 of sodium bicarbonate. Sodium, so just the one of those. Sodium bicarbonate will put a bit of oxygen into the mix. Yeah. So, bit of that. Couple of these. Like I said before, I like to put a lot of borax in, a lot of flux. I'll just pour the rest of that in there. Some more borax, a little bit more for good measure. One more of this. And that's pretty much it. Now I'll just mix it all up in here. As I said before, you've got to be careful you don't put in too much of your flux, because it will boil over if there's too much. That looks pretty good. It's about a bit less than 3/4 full. I'll just give it another borax, because you really want this to turn into a nice liquid when it's molten. Okay. Alright, that's it. That's that done. When I put it in the furnace, I'm also going to put in this iron rod. I've seen it on the videos. They put in the iron rod. That's supposed to pull off a lot of the impurities. Yeah. So I'll try that. I'm always willing to experiment. Yeah. Okay, guys. I'll fire up the furnace and then we'll put that in there and melt it down. Okay, we're smelting, and I'll put that iron bar through the top, and it goes all the way down to the bottom of the crucible. I'm heating up the mould, getting ready for the pour. Okay, that was a good pour. It came out nice and fluid. It poured out beautiful. So all I do now, you can see by the crucible, it's nice and empty. So everything's in that cone mould. So what I do now, I'll let that cone mould cool down, and then we'll knock it out. Okay, let's knock it out and see what we get, guys. See what the slag looks like. There's still some left in there. Okay, I've got to crush all this slag up and pan it out anyway. Okay, I've got to do some bashing. I'll be back. Okay, I've broken out all the slag, and as you can see, it's very glassy, and there doesn't appear to be any metals in it. It's all clean glassy slag. Now what I found in the bottom was this metal bead, but it's not heavy like gold, so I'll have to melt this down again and just find out what's going on. There's something mixed in with it, so I'll have to remelt it and just see what's going on here. Yeah. Okay guys, I'll get back to you. Okay guys, so this is that bead, that little bead that I got out of the button, all the metals that collected at the bottom of the mould, and I hit it with a hammer just to try and break some of the slag off it, and as you can see, it's broken up. So these metals are all fused together, and it's magnetic. It sticks to a magnet, so I'm going to re-smelt it and see if I can clean it up. Okay, the next trick is to cupel. So this is a small mould and it's full of cement. The cement will absorb the lead, so that's the material, the bead that I got out of the bottom of the mould. That's all the metals, and I've got some small pieces of lead here. Small pieces of lead, just put it on like that. The lead will melt down, it'll absorb all the metals in the bead, and then as the lead oxidizes, the lead will get absorbed into the cupel, and I should be just left with a gold bead or gold button. Okay, we'll see if this works. Well guys, there's my cupel, and I tried to cupel that lead out, but as you can see, it's just a big mess. So it's a fail. I failed. Yeah. Okay, I'll see you at the wrap up. Well, that was a fail, guys. My apologies for that. Yeah, in the past I'd got small ball bearings of gold. What I should have done, I should have went the way I normally go, and I should have crushed it all up in the mortar and pestle like I normally do, and then I should have panned it out and got all the heavy material and then smelted that. Yeah, but as you saw, I just put the whole lot in waste material, the whole lot, thinking that the flux, well, which it did do, the flux took all the waste material away, absorbed it into the slag, and then you're left with a bead of metal at the bottom of the cone mould, which is what happened. Only there was iron and, yeah, all kinds of metal in there. The gold was there, but so was everything else. So I tried to, well, I mixed in some lead with it, which absorbs all the metal, and then what you do then is, when you cupel that lead mass, you cupel it out, the lead absorbs into that cement, the cement cupel which I made, which I really should buy better product, I suppose, cupel. Anyway, the cement cupel absorbs the lead and leaves you with a gold or a precious metal bead in the centre of the cupel. That's what's supposed to happen, but as you saw, that was just a total disaster. Yeah. Anyway guys, I'll be doing another one. I'll do another video another time, and hopefully it'll turn out better. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Thanks for supporting my channel. Cheers. I hope to be at the bush soon. The last couple of weeks have been pretty well all over the place. I've been pretty busy. Couple of deaths in the family and that sort of thing, and yeah, so I've been going through all that sort of process and that, and yeah. So anyway, I'm hoping to get out bush soon, maybe with Greg, because Greg and I we've come across this. It's a chocolatey coloured vein in an old shaft, and we're keen to get out there and knock some of this, sample some of this vein, and I've got some good thoughts on that. I think we're going to do all right. So anyway, stick with us, and we'll get out there eventually, and we'll sample this this vein in this old shaft. Yeah, and hopefully we can get some gold out of it. Okay, guys, thanks a lot. Stay safe out there, take care, be good, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Yeah, apologies guys, no gold to show yous. Bye.